pancreas is a very large, or it's the largest endocrine gland in the body, and a very important gland also. So it's actually situated in the left of the abdomen, or we call it the hypochondrium. And basically the pancreas has, like I said, it's a very large gland. It has a head, it has a body, and it has a tail. So basically, if you were to actually visualize, it is towards the left of the abdomen and somewhere down the center, but it actually, since it's a large gland, it stretches from somewhere in the middle of the tummy all the way to the left. So that's how the gland is located. So when we actually try to feel for the pancreas, or when we examine a patient and rule out a mass or a, let's say, tumor from the pancreas, we actually palpate over this part. Or even if we have to look at a CT scan picture and try and locate the pancreas, we look at it in that neighborhood. And actually the kidneys lie maybe a little bit below of the pancreas. The liver lies to the right of the pancreas. The kidneys are sort of lies behind, or the left kidney would lie sort of behind the pancreas. Now, talking about the disorders of the pancreas, it can be, we spoke about pituitary gland, where we find that we divide it into hypersecretion, where some of the pituitary hormones are produced in excess, and we spoke about hyposecretion, where the disorders arising from the deficiency of these hormones. So like that, even in pancreas we could divide it into disorders arising from overproduction of some of the hormones that are secreted by the pancreas, and underproduction. But before that, let's just look at the main hormones that are produced by the pancreas. The main hormones are: 1, insulin; 2, there's a hormone called glucagon, which is also an important hormone in what we call as the glucose homeostasis, or the control of glucose production in the body. Then there is a hormone called pancreatic polypeptide. Basically, and there are other hormones also which are not of so much of importance, but basically the two most important hormones are insulin, glucagon, and also what one must remember is that when you have an overproduction of insulin, these individuals, contrary to what people are more familiar with, which is diabetes mellitus, which arises from underproduction of the hormone insulin. When you have an overproduction of insulin, what you really get is just the opposite of diabetes. Here what you have is, you have patients going into hypoglycemic attacks, which is, in other words, to put it simply, the sugars go down very low, very precipitously, to a stage where they go into a coma because of low blood sugars. And this happens repeatedly, and it can become very inconvenient to the patient because of this. They can sometimes even throw a seizure when the blood sugars go low, and it goes to such low levels. We've had patients presenting with a seizure disorder even. So in these situations, what we usually do is we admit them. We do what is called a 72-hour fast. Means we put them in, we don't give them anything to eat for 48 hours. Usually, if somebody were to develop hypoglycemia, they will develop the hypoglycemia within 24 to 48 hours. So earlier we were doing 72-hour fast, but nowadays it's very difficult to get somebody to fast that long. And now even if we got them to fast, basically it is believed now that a shorter test can give us the diagnosis. The main reason why the pancreas overproduces is because of tumors in the pancreas. The most common tumor is called insulinoma. This insulinoma is like a growth in the tumor, in the pancreas, which overproduces insulin and which can manifest in this manner. But sometimes this can be seen in newborn children even, and the particular condition is called nesidioblastosis. Again, we resort to the treatment is to resect the tumor. It's a extensive or complex surgery, but this is how we usually do it. As I said, there are other tumors called glucagonoma. Glucagonoma is a tumor, but these are rare tumors. But they present with uncontrolled diabetes mellitus, and again the treatment for these tumors are basically resection of the tumor. Then there are other tumors which again are very rare, which are called VIPomas, and small tumors which can produce problems in the pancreas. But by and large, it is what is of interest to us is an insulinoma, which we spoke about, and we investigate by doing what is called a 48 to 72 hour fast to confirm the diagnosis.